Hello guys, my name is Alina and I'm from PTE Tutorials also Group. Today with me is Astha and she belongs from Nepal and she is also seeking for the PR purpose and she has given PT exams twice. Hello Astha, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm perfect. Thank you so much for asking. So Astha, how was your journey for the PT exams from PT Tutorials? Can you just brief us about something about your attempts and how the overall journey was?
Yes, sure. I seeked PTE tutorials so I can get guidance of on my weak areas. So which was in that case listening and writing. So after I took one session with Rashmi, I was able to know my weak points as well. So I was able to apply in those areas. I was able to practice more in those particular areas,
All right.
and she made me realize like where exactly I'm lagging and
Okay.
which areas I need to have more focus on. So then I applied that in my exam as well. Even though I applied the pointers in my exam, I was not able to get the desired score in the first attempt because I knew at the time that I did some kind of mistakes in the major part sections. Then again, I just seek the advice from Rashmi regarding what exactly is lagging in my score still. And she again mentioned about which areas did you miss out. So in that regard, I was missing out the same important areas which would have given me more marks or points. So then I finally applied that in my second attempt. I tried to do everything in a very planned way and very perfect way. Like I did not try to miss out anything throughout the whole exam. So in that way, I was able to get my desired score.
Great, great, Rashmi. So I would just like to inform the audience as well that what was the score of Rashmi in the second attempt. She has secured overall 84 marks, and with the speaking being 89, reading 80, listening 85, and writing being 83. This was your score in the second attempt. You were just lagging by 2 or 3 marks, might be in the writing model in the first attempt, and that's why you had to give the second attempt. But after the advice of the Rashmi ma'am, you were able to score a really nice score. It's above 80 in all the four models, we can say. So what was that particular thing which just helped you to get the desired score? Was it about a particular task, or it was about more about the important task, 8 to 9 important tasks? What was the exact tips and strategies which really helped you for all the modules?
For all the modules, it was more towards writing. I did not knew about what were the sections that were attached to the writing marks and to the listening marks as well. So I tried to focus on those areas because I was having low marks in the listening and the writing part. So I wanted something that could improve my listening and the writing part. So Rashmi mentioned about like seeking listening right from dictation, and there was one more summarize spoken text and summarize listening text. So I tried giving focus in those areas. So after that, when I practiced more in those particular sections, I was able to get the
Desired score.
initially. Then when I finally did very well in those sections, I was able to get the desired score.
Great, great. Very nice. Because many of the students nowadays are getting confused as well that in writing module there are just two tasks, that is summarize written text and essay. But ultimately there are many other tasks as well which is giving us the score for writing module. Either it can be reading filling the blanks, reading and writing the blanks, else it can be summarize the spoken text or the listening filling the blanks. There are many tasks which are giving us the score for writing. So this is also one of the very important thing to understand that there are some of the tasks in PT exams which are integrated, which doesn't give the score for one particular module, but it gives the marks for more than one, means there can be two of the modules. Great. So apart from the coaching thing, like you were consistently attending the sessions, whatever ma'am was teaching you, but apart from that thing, was there any particular materials which you were referring provided by the trainer in the session itself, or you were referring some of the other materials as well? What was your practice after the classes?
Like I normally used to practice from the PT tutorials itself because that was very sufficient for me. Like I just wanted to have the techniques, how exactly I can apply that in my real exam. So I was able to get the examples from there. It was more than enough for me. So apart from the materials, the more materials I received from Rashmi was more into writing the essays, or how exactly I can implement the SWT, or summarize from listening text or spoken text. So I able to get the format from that. So apart from that, I just utilized the PTE tutorials. Yeah.
Great, great. And after the classes as well, or in the duration of classes as well, how many mocks have you given before your exam date?
This may sound funny, but I did not give any of the mocks because I had given some exams previously as well. So it was a kind of mock for me as well at the time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So it was just that you prepared in the best way. You did the sectional mocks, might be keeping a timer with you, and you did some of the sectional mocks, and then
Yeah.
you just gave the real mock test directly in the Pearson Center. That's wow then.
Yeah.
Because many of the students needed to at least give 3 to 4 mocks to be just familiar with the environment of that particular exam, that how to just do the time management. So I would say your time management efficiency is very nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Apart from that thing, I would like to ask that what is that last minute tips which you would just like to give to the students who are just planning to give their exams in this 10 or 15 days in this pandemic?
The one thing I would like to like say to all of them is just don't be scared. Like just go over there and give it. So that is the major point. People just feel scared about, like, what if I don't get the desired score? I would say that try to give your best. Don't think about the score. If you give the best, eventually you will be getting the desired score. So just don't be scared. Just go out there, practice more. Yeah.
Very true thing. Because nowadays the students are getting afraid because of this pandemic thing. Means people are saying that there is some sort of effect of wearing the mask, and just getting a bit stressed due to this changes. So do you think that there is really some of the differences in the test center, as you have given PT earlier also before the pandemic might be, and you have given the exams in the pandemic as well. So do you think there was a difference between these two things?
I did not see any difference, to be honest. Like, it was the same exam, it was the same timing, it was the same practice, it was the same part of the questions. So I was not able to see any of the difference.
Great, great. Can you just tell us that what was your test center? Which test center you just gave the exams?
So I gave in Edith Cowan College back in here in Perth. So it's located about 1 hour from where I stay. So I normally take the morning exam. So I feel very fresh in the morning. So I just try to go for the morning exam. So that's all.
Wow. Wow, that's very good thing. And this information will definitely help all the other aspirants who are just afraid of giving the mocks in the, not even the mocks, but I would say the giving the test in this pandemic thing, right?
Yeah.
So thank you so much for giving us this information, and I hope you just have the great success in your life.
Thank you very much again, Alita.
Yes, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks again.